Music does sound a little bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down just slightly, I think. Oh, and it would also help if you guys could actually see what's going on. Oh, well, I had to push the stream back a little bit, so hope that didn't bother anyone too much. But yeah, so God, that is really loud. Did Windows like fuck with my sound settings or something? Because it feels like it did. So I've been working on the mining rig. Yeah, this is a thing. I don't know if I'm taking this subgrid nonsense a bit too far. Definitely feels like I am sometimes. Cause like, so this is at up here. This is like roughly 15 to 20 meters above the ice surface. The ice is another 20 meters. So I gotta go 40 meters. I think is 4 large grid pistons. Extended at total length. I think they extend a total of 10 meters? Actually, I should probably look this up. Look at this before I say something. Yeah, 10 meters. So what is the height of 4 pistons stacked? Out of curiosity. Now, this is the simple way of doing it. 8 blocks-ish. You know, for these test streams, I really should just turn off the food mod. But I'm just lazy. Okay. Reverse. I can. What's great is I can do all of that via the set velocity and nonsense that we have now. And so right now I'm only retracting it via these guys here. Yeah, I know my energy is low. And if I cut that off, it goes up a little higher. Just because of how heavy drills are. Did my sound settings get messed up? It feels like me turning down the volume isn't actually turning down the volume at all. Whatever. So I need to figure out a way of getting this to collapse more, because this thing can collapse to about, well, basically having all of these almost nearly touching. And I can do that either by turning these on and well, setting a velocity. Oops. Actually, I don't want to turn the braking torque on. Max that out. Nope, wrong way. See, I can do that. And if I do that on all of them, it'll work. But the thing is, with the scissor lift design, these have to move in order for the scissor lift to properly extend and contract. So, having to do the math so that these rotate with that, or just, is it after the fact they all just turn on and make it go up to where it's supposed to be? Is that how I do it? By making them go to like 275 or something? Or I guess negative 83. That's a problem.
No energy.
How do I make it go back to unlimited? Yeah, you do right click on it. Okay. Yeah, and then they just drop again if I turn them off, which having them off is almost certainly safer. So my next thought is I connect them via pistons? Oh yeah, also, ignore that. I had some clang and these decided to phase through. But that's because I was trying to move shit with stuff locked in. It's fine. Okay, you know what? Here, let's move this back. Gantry rotors. Toggle them on. F8. Is that moving the right way? Yeah. Let's go back over the big hole of doom. I'm gonna solve the blinking light, the blinking screen problem for a little bit. Oh, it fixed itself. Space engineers. Also, I mean, if I can figure out a consistent way of getting this to work, this might make a really cool, like, vehicle elevator as well at some point to do. A completely impractical one, but fun nonetheless. Because this may be as simple as, if I just get the limits set correct on these, you can just use these to pull it taut when it's in the retracted position. And I don't really care if it hangs like this while it's drilling, because I can adjust it so the drills don't touch the ice lake until it starts fully extending. And also, I have some wiggle room because I got these. Over the hole yet? Not quite. But like, all things considered, this is fairly stable for the amount of subgrids. The amount of subgrids. Oh, I think we're over all the way. Ah, off. And also reverse. Alright. So let's see if I can't figure this out. 344 is negative 26? No, wait. Negative 16. And then when you extend... Okay, negative 16. F6. Pistons reverse. Whee! Also, like, the thing is so smooth, it's great. Yeah, see, this is the problem here. There's, like, no good spots for me to attach pistons to get that motion. Because in reality, what you would want is you would probably have piston from here to, like, here for that. But I can't really do that, so... And I'm at 270, or sorry, 260, which is... I'm brain farting. Yeah, duh, negative 90, yes. So, no, not 90. 80? Yeah, negative 80. So, upper limit should be then negative 16. Nope, that's upper limit. Oops, lower limit. Call it negative 81 to be safe. So if I just then hit reverse. Whee! This is off, right? Yeah, it's off. Okay. But I put a positive velocity on it, and then I turn it on. And I also max the torque. We're at negative 14. And then I make you go to negative. How if I turn you on? And max your torque. Is the solution just to do the bottom one? Toggle you on. Do you raise up all of them? No. You don't. Close though. So you see, if I can figure out the compression part, I've got what is essentially 4 pistons worth of length in a piston and a half height.
Energy low.
Sure, it's way wider, but width isn't really a factor here. I really thought this would have taken me longer to figure out. I kind of expected this to clang out and explode when I turned on those rotors. But I think that's basically just solved the problem. So what do I do now? This is kind of my plan for the stream, is figuring it out, getting it to work, but it kind of works. Boing. Yeah, see, this is what I mean by the compression it can do. It can compress pretty. Why doesn't it compress all the way? Huh.
Energy critical.
Oh, because the things are on, right. Come over here. There we go. Okay, let's cut off this bit. Kind of want to mess around with this as like an elevator. See if it works. Or how well it works, I should say. Because I know it's going to work. It's just a matter of how well.
No energy.
Do I have landing gear? Actually, that floor would have to be on the road. Huh. Yeah, if I were to do this as an elevator design. Go! Mm. Really? So this does not work as an elevator at all. Okay. Good to know. That looks safe. Alright. We tested. It did not work. I didn't think it was going to work. So, like, I'm not really sure there's any more wacky subgrid nonsense I can do for this thing. It's kind of at its limit. Well. Because everything else I kind of wanted to do well in episode. So do I just start recording the next episode? I think that might be the thing to do. I just start recording the next episode. Which means I need to boot up the recording PC. Well, let me OBS. Go to stream break. Into figure out how to edit the title. It's episode 54, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, piss off, Microsoft. I do not want to create a Copilot account. Or whatever nonsense. Okay. There we go. Back to the recording screen. Also, music is gonna go off in a bit, but let me get to a seat. I don't have my food on me. Where's my food? Okay, while we're recharging, pause music, start recording. All right. What is up, YouTube? A9 here, and welcome back to another episode of Over-Engineering Survival. So, in the last episode, we built that crazy monstrosity right there. In between episodes, I have done a whole bunch of welding around here. So all the hinges have been welded up. I also got some more piping done and built those 2 hydrogen tanks. And I've also done a little bit of creative testing for how we're going to raise and lower the drills that are going to attach this. We're going to do a bit of a inverted scissor lift, I guess would be the best way of describing it. It's about as so it can go about, what the design I have can go about 40 meters down, which is good because it's about 15 to 20 from here to the ice, and then the ice is another 20 meters. And all of this fits in the same height as 2 pistons. Maybe 2.5. Whereas we would need 4 pistons to get that low. So, even though we're going to overcomplicate the shit out of it, should technically be more compact height-wise. Ooh, also, there's an unknown signal. Because it's the unknown signal hunt, or whatever the heck it is. Is that going to come down on the ice lake, or is that coming down on top of the mountain? I think that's coming down on top of the mountain, so never mind. I'm not going to go for it. Gotta get those cow welders. Or whatever. Alright. I think all of the steel plates I have are all in here. Yes. Scrap those. So actually, you know what? Let me grab my reference images. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then across. I think it's straight over top of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even though these really don't need to be here, I think this is just gonna end up being like a walkway or something. So this is just a don't cross this line, otherwise you're gonna start bumping into things sort of thing. And it'll give us a bit of a place to walk, which is always helpful. Same on the other side. Oops. Also, I do have a question for you guys, and I'm kind of interested in your response, or what you guys think. So, there is an economy station on this planet, somewhere. The idea of this series was never to use economy, but economy might be interesting for a little bit, just to see what there is, because like I don't believe I don't actually know how to see how much cash I have. Any factions? No. Oh, yeah, I only have 10,000 space credits. 10,000 space credits won't even buy me like a medical component. So, like, is it worth maybe doing a bit of economy stuff? And seeing what there is to buy? Because, like, I don't even know if this station is, like, a mining station, like that, so it just sells ores, or if it's a, shipyard. Actually, no, it's probably not a shipyard, but, like, the other station types it is, and I don't know, it just might be an interesting thing to do for an episode or so. But like, again, the idea of the series was never to use economy. It's just, it might be interesting to go exploring. It would let us upgrade, give a reason for me to upgrade the fly detector to be a bit further range, and whatnot. And there's a whole bunch of other things like that it would do. It would spawn more bases around, give me an incentive to destroy the ones that are nearby, because currently all the ones that are spawned in aren't really a threat, because they're all just far enough away from me that they'll never bother me. And who knows, maybe it'll also spawn in some of the new encounters that are like the vanilla encounters, which would be pretty cool. I actually need to be up on top of this thing. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So 1, 2. This isn't gonna cause the entire thing to fall apart, right? No. It's always a really big worry when you're doing this sort of thing. You know what? I'm gonna weld these up as they're kind of supporting the entire chain rig thing right now. I would hate for them to fall apart. Why am I going this way? All my stuff's over here now. No, not enough steel plates. Really? Also, I'm just realizing I had enough steel plates. They're just all in my inventory. What is that? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's a weird looking ship. Looks like it has a bunch of good loot on it. No, I want off. There we go. Too bad I'll probably never be able to shoot it down. Because I don't think piracy is a viable strategy on Omicron. No. Oh boy. I definitely think at some point we should move this stuff over here and just have it all in the cargo network. It's gonna make building this thing so much easier. That actually might be a bit of a something we do today. It would also let me work out the weight of the vehicle underneath, like this part, this thing. If I did that, I think actually does it? No, it's a station, so I guess I could turn on show center mass. That probably would work. Okay, what needs to go on these? On these, on this side is just a standard cube. Actually, you probably should. Get the bits for the other ones too. Come on, let me up. Oh, I meant to grab interior plates, dang it. And I really wish that the new DLC terminal access block was an actual terminal access and not just another cargo container. Because I would freaking put one right here just so I could just go click. I need this, click. But no, it's a cargo container. So it adds another inventory, which means, yeah. And same thing with the refuel station. It's not an actual, like, you can draw items from it, but you can't build planner through it. It's kind of like a vent or a medical room where, yes, technically. Like, ooh, I need to make some interior plates. You know what? I'm gonna take 20 of those. Just so I can make some big scaffolding. What am I doing? Oh, yes, I was gonna show this off. And, like, in case you guys don't know, you can do this. Let me... Something that actually has a cargo container. See, I need these. You can't click and drag, but you can go like this and go, I want one. Haha. So you can still do it. It's just literally none of the hotkeys work, and it's so annoying. And this is what I was hoping the terminal like the inventory access block thing that they added in the DLC would fix. Is it would just be a block that you could just use the hotkeys on, and it would have been great. But no, it's a cargo container. This side is gonna be one of these. Huh. That's a whoops. I think I actually I technically made this in the wrong spot. It's fine. These actually had to be one over from these ones. It's fine, I can fix it. There, I fixed it. And then on all of these, we're gonna do, well, not all of these, but just these ones. One of those. Actually, you know what? I want to make sure I get the 0. Zero. 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 Okay. Now to weld these up. And then we can get started on making the rest of the scissor lift. Or at least the first part of the scissor lift. Music! Also, regular rotors have the same part count as advanced ones, right? No. Oh, crap, I'm out of iron. Well, let's go do that now. It's okay, I found some iron boulders nearby. Just making sure. Why does the cab cockpit have ice in it? Huh. Did I accidentally drill out a bit of the lake somewhere? So I think sometimes this thing does forget the fact that I'm in a different cockpit and turns on the drill when I click. You know, I wish there was a way of, like, turning off the numbers on your GPS, or, like, not being able to see all of those because the antennas are reaching over. Less HUD clutter. I think most of the outside of this boulder is stone, isn't it? How much iron is that? So much stone. Ooh, unknown signal. I think we got ourselves a good amount of iron there. Oh, there's another iron boulder right next to it. Perfect. Nope, that's 19 point. Ice Lake. Nope. Nope, it's 1.65 from the Ice Lake. Dang it. No, that's interesting. Hey, computers, that's net. That's good. All right. A badger welder! Woohoo! Yeah, nothing could be positive. Yeah, I'm a little full up. Let's see how much I can grab in terms of scrap metal.
Inventory full.
Wait, scaffolding blocks are on small grid?
Inventory full.
Alright. Is every boulder I'm gonna drive by iron? Like, are they actually all iron? Or are they just lying and saying they're iron? Okay, no, some are gonna be silicon. Okay. Bison is a ship. Yeah, okay, it's moving. Oh, we're shoving it in the drill. Like, the inventory was full. Where was it putting all the scrap? It's in the drill, isn't it? Alright. Oh, I think the unidentified signal just changed spots. What gave us cobalt there? Ow. I jumped on this side. Ah. Wow, that's pretty close. one motor. Okay, I think I brought back extra motors. Okay, so share inertia tensor and rotor lock them for right now. Probably should also name all this stuff. Also, I probably should just be doing this all from terminal, because there aren't any... The only subgrids on this grid are the hinges, those pistons there, which are named already, and then only advanced rotors are those, which are part of the main grid, so... Probably could have just done that in terminal view. So, actually, let's go do that in terminal view. But I'm gonna get some energy first. Alright, let's go get distracted and grab some treasure. Also, let's turn on our spotlight. Come on, something good. Dang. Ooh, we did find 4 whole space credits. Actually, you know what? That right there, that's pretty good. Some cobalt. I mean, cobalt isn't super valuable. There's like a cobalt boulder literally right next to me. But I'm not gonna say no to some free cobalt scrap. I like how that thruster clearly can't actually do anything. And also that there's no physical way of loading my parachutes. I think also I need to create a docking port for this because it's nearly out of juice. Is there any way I can maneuver this thing so it's shedding some light on me? Let's not take out the solar panel with our thing. There we go. Alright. Music is going off again. I can't get through there. Oh yeah, I have all this crap on me. 1 second. Oh, I must have put my food away earlier. Oh, we have some power kits. Nice. Oh, actually. Just throw all of this in here. Might actually end up using those power kits. Alright, I'm gonna need some of these, some of these. Alright. Hit start recording. Okay. So what we need to do, oh, is it already moved? I guess that's fine. Is we're gonna need to come out 13 blocks. So 2, 3. And then same thing on this side, but this side is going to be conveyor. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? Already lost count. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. And then on the 14th block, put one of those. On this guy's 14th block, we put one of these. I need to be in a spot where I can see the angle, and I'm too far away. I also just realized I can't actually see that. So that should be 0. And now I need to remember what the height adjustment on those are. That's something I didn't write down. Ooh, it just got dark. Think it was 0.64 meters. You know what? I'm gonna do all of this in a terminal. Minimum distance 0.64. Velocity go. Velocity return. Make things scary. How much does a power kit even do? Takes me to 15. It's 15 energy. Really? That's it? Wow. They're useless. Okay. Oh, and there's one thing I need to do. I need to detach. Goodbye. And then I need to say turn you off because, yeah. Case of clang. Things shouldn't clang. It should be totally stable. Then I turn off. Turn off. Is this far enough out of the way that it's not going to clip? I think so. So I should be able to do this. Though that being said, I am going to have to go down to be able to do anything with it. Can I reach from the floor? Might as well just make a ramp right here. Ow. Where's my thingy? Okay, so I need to do another 13 blocks again. Same as before. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then I need to do this. Because this one needs to be conveyored. Can I just hop on this? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this. This is totally safe. As I slowly slide towards the edge. Oh, god damn it, space engineers. No, I just had it lined up and you fucking changed to this. Ah! No, stop. Okay, 0. Rotor lock, share inertia sensor. Ah. Okay, same thing on this side. 13 blocks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then the 13th is just gonna be a regular rotor, so I don't have to deal with the nonsense. Can I see the numbers from here? So that should be 0 at the top. Oh no! Ow. I have to refill my bottles anyways. Alright, so now I've just got to do this another 5 times, I think? Something along those lines? Yeah. I will probably just cut back into when the entire scissor lift is in, and then we can start working on the logic behind raising and lowering it and getting the drills on. So I'll be back in a bit. Alright. Here, back to listening to music. Right, there are none in the actual inventory. I gotta go down. I'm also gonna go recharge. Just realizing, I think I need a bit of scaffolding on the opposite side as well. That's gonna be slightly annoying because I don't want it to interfere with the whole mechanism. Ow. No! Is that out of the way enough? Yeah, probably. I can't wait to do this on the other side. I should just grab parts to make 100 of those. 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, and full block. Okay, other side for this one. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. No, I can paint from here. Oh, I just realized I haven't been actually paying attention to the rotor part orientation. Thankfully, these shouldn't matter. I think I'm gonna go a bit different than how we did it. I think I'm gonna use the outside ones instead of just the middle one to bring it up. But I will keep in mind that I need to watch the orientation of those. Velocity, nope, wrong way. Did I make these too short? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, it's the right. That one's the right length. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. I did make it one too short. Nope. Stop. No. Keep scrolling past. Probably close enough. Yep. Wee! Clang up. It's a clang-evator. Oh, no, I'm not moving back down anymore. Or up anymore, I'm moving down. Sad. Alright. Let's make sure this works. Oh, nope, bad. I think I left some shear inertia sensors on. Their rotor lock's on. Okay, rotor lock is off. Nearly walk off the cliff. Rotor lock off. Shear inertia sensor. Okay. Crisis averted. compact now. Yeah. Look at that. Just two of them, and we're almost at the ice lake level. That's what I mean. Like, this is really compact compared to using pistons in terms of height. Obviously not in width or depth, but like in terms of height, yes, it is way more compact, and it is, I think, a little bit cooler. Because how often do you see scissor lifts built in Space Engineers? Alright. We need to retract that though, because we can't build while it's extended. Two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Something that does need to be done, I think, is this, though. Braking torque. I think if I do that, it still can move. But it should just lessen the bouncing. There we go. How many of these did I actually do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 middle rotors, and we have 2 so far. Soon to be 3. Ooh, distraction. Nope. I think that's gonna land on top of the mountain. Maybe. It's really quite difficult to figure. Yeah. Because its parachute is deployed. Why do I keep doing that? Six, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Does that say 0? Yeah. Detach. Fall down. I need to get on there. Velocity. Nope. Come on. That might be close enough.
You said let's jump on the bus and take a ride downtown.
I don't know about that.
But can you help me first to get these boxes down? Well, I don't know about that.
I have to do a water run soon. I think I have another 20 odd in this container. 30. Okay, never mind. We're fine.
Feel like doing first, I said, well, I don't know about that. 'Cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away. Ain't gonna do a thing for the rest of the day. You can try to seduce me, make me wanna play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's call some friends over for a game of poker or so. Well, I don't know about that. Or should I turn on the TV or the radio? Well, I don't know about that. There's a whole list full of all the things we can do, but I wanna do none. Wish that you did too. So you can just keep trying and I'll just keep saying I don't know about that. 'Cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away.
10,
Ain't gonna
11.
do a thing for the rest of the day. You can try to seduce me, make me wanna
13.
play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
1, 2, 3,
I don't know about that.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ow. Okay, 3. This would be 4, and then there's 1 underneath it, making it 5. Pretty easy to build. Honestly, I thought it would be more difficult to build in survival. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, And then the rotor will go there. You know what is nice? My O2 basically runs out just about when I need to start getting energy too, so that's pretty reliable. I went to the wrong one. Again. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ow. Man, I can't wait for this thing to work. It'll be awesome. Alright, where's the zero line? There's the zero line. Are these close enough? No. Nope, too far. I said, ow, no, no, bad. No. There we go. Also, before I forget, I do need to move all of these offsets to 0. I don't think doing it all at the same time is going to be a smart idea, because I have a feeling that's how things are going to start exploding. This is number 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so just this length and then one more, like, basically looking like this, just to connect to the bottom. And that's that. So that's, well, one side. I still have to do this side. And then I also have to get the height thing. Alright, let me grab O2 power, and I need to figure out how I'm gonna move them all to 0 position without the entire thing clanging out. Because I have a feeling there's enough mass on that scissor lift that if I just immediately pull all the things to 0, it's gonna clang out. Okay. Rotors. Okay, it's not these. Those are going off. These ones. Which should all have shear inertia tensor on. Oh, have a little bit of braking torque. Okay, displacement. 4, don't clang. Displacement. No. We're good, no clang. Okay, so I'm gonna need to name these. You're currently at 14. Which means I want you to be drive negative velocity. Negative. You're currently at that, so you're going to be positive. Should be the same going down, right? Yeah, you're going to be negative. Makes you positive. Now you're also negative. Okay. Also negative. Did I just look in the wrong spot on this one? Nope. Did I not zero this one properly? Maybe? let's check that. No, it is 0. I guess it's because it's the only... No. Oh, yeah. No, it's because it's the only one that's bending this way and facing that direction. Because in reality, this should be on this side if I wanted to keep it aligned. Which is fine, I don't need it to be aligned. Okay. So that makes sense. In case everything goes wrong, we have a backup. Okay, so boop. Upper limit needs to be 15 degrees. No, okay, that's not correct. Lower limit needs to be 15 degrees. Right, because it's going negative. So like 13 degrees. Velocity. Negative 0.001. Really slow. Torque. Increase that torque a little bit. And then turn those blocks on. Okay, we're gonna increase the torque more. Also, probably increase the speed a little bit. It's working. Okay, maybe a bit more. Uh-oh. Why are you still extending? Okay, 13 might be too much. Ah, I can't type. Toggle off. Okay. $14? We're gonna lower the torque. Okay, it's not moving. Okay, mega newtons. There we go. Now it's moving. I get stuck at 18. That one's 23 still. Oh god. Well, that's a fast way down. Okay, so let's... Because 13 or 14 seems to be, you know, bad, but I can't... Because this actually retracts to 14. So let's call this one 14. And then the rest of these, maybe have them retract to... 20? So 20 works? These guys, you know, let's go with 18. And then we'll redline the torque. Why is this one? I figured out the issue. The hell? Why are you going past that? Why is your angle just 360 no matter where I put? You've gone past 0, haven't you? How about you? You've also gone past 0, I think. Yeah, you have. Okay, you've gone past 0. You've also gone past 0 somehow. $18. Lower limit. $18. Okay. Close enough. Okay, these are fixed for now, I think. So lift rotors. Get their velocity back. Turn them all off. Turn them on. Negative 29, 28. Alright. A little more shaking than I want, but gonna have a timer that just turns them off when it gets to that point. It'll just hinge lock them probably, or see if I can define their brake torque in settings. Just say apply brake torque of infinity on them. And then when I hit extend, it'll just set their brake torque to something reasonable, so it can drop them down, I guess. But let's see if I can go higher than 18. Now that I fixed that, let's go with 15. go with 14. Angles 14 to 18. Why 14 to 18? 14, 14, 14, 14. 18. 18. Here's the right length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Shit, I think that one's one too short. Three, no, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, okay. Not one too short, we're good. Well, the Pistons aren't currently happy. I think they need to come back a bit. Yeah. Drill Pistons. 6-3. Nope. Six one. Nearly there. Six. just will not go to 18. Okay, 14. So maybe we put it a bit lower than 14. 2. And this is why I do the majority of my testing in creative mode. In a creative save. Guys. It's 02. It's so hard to do all the fiddly bits. Oh, I just realized I can hold 3 bottles. Give me that. Right now, I'll hold 3 bottles. Okay. Rotors. Off. I said off. Oh, I turned the... no, those go off. What do you guys default at? 28, 28... You know, even just having them at 20 would be a big difference. How are the pistons looking? Are they freaking out still? No, they're fine now. Yeah, even just that is a pretty big difference. I would like to make it all like 14, but it doesn't seem to want to let me do that. Like, even this one, it's still at 21. Is it like, are your share inertia tensor off? No, it's on. There's just something wrong with this one, I think. I don't know. I do plan on running supports all the way across the other side, so there'll be 2 of them acting on it. So maybe with the 2 of them combined, it'll be able to push it into the right spot. For right now, we're just gonna shoot up the braking torque and turn off. And they immediately fall. Yay. Right, that's why this wasn't zeroed yet. I like how falling from a static, or sorry, a moving grid is totally fine, but the moment I fall from a static grid, I'm like taking like 100 damage. Space engineers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. This way.
Energy low. Energy critical.
Alright. Got one more row. I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this one just connects in the middle. And then that's it. And then we gotta do the other side! Yay! It's only taking me... What? 3... Well, I've been streaming for about 3 hours, so probably 2.5 hours. Oof. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and done. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13. Ooh, that one might be close enough. Nope. They really love spawning on top of that mountain. I want skins! I want infinite cow welders and badger helmets. Boom. It's a little shaky, but... this side is done. That doesn't look dangerous at all. Oh, this is ridiculous. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. God, these poor drills. I guess they stay. Okay. Let's go grab some energy. Alright. Just faster if I just run over here. Run right past it, I mean. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it a night here and work on this some more tomorrow off stream, off camera, that nonsense. Whee! Ow. So yeah, I think that's probably gonna do it for this one. Because I'm gonna get some food, I'm hungry. So thanks everyone for watching who watched. I will see you guys next time. Oh, also, hopefully the actual episode will be out Monday, like again, like it was last week, around the same time. Hopefully. And yeah.